What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, he's back from the dead.
Your
Putting it
show.
on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah.
Your show.
What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah.
Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello and welcome into the Wednesday edition of your show. My name is Gary, and still, as far as we know, this show right here is still the only one originating out of Saskatoon, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and so damn grateful and thankful every time we kick the show off by saying that, because that means we're doing something different. That's the only way you can stand out in this current world that we live in. So thank you to you for allowing us to continue to chase these dreams of making the world a better place, reminding everybody, hey, just be nice. Can we just please be nice to each other? You know, treat others how you want to be treated. Golden rules. So simple, but so hard to do. And to continue to thank you for allowing this movement to continue, we have a camera that is second to none, and you are gonna love this one. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Pull the curtain back a little bit here. I'm looking at the screen right now, and I see some really good camera work. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at her. Oh, I got her a little bit off. Little bit off, baby girl. There she is, framed in perfect with all of her medals. What a beautiful pup. All right, as you know, we've added Morgan Freeman. Yes, that Morgan Freeman to our payroll. Took a lot, about $4 million a month, but we're getting by, and he's taken over this. He's a huge fan of the Maggie Cam, and he wanted to add a little pizzazz. So, without further ado, Mr. Morgan Freeman.
Thank you very much for that, Gary. The Maggie Cam, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. This beautiful puppy you see before you loves walking through those doors at Pet Planet on 8th Street, not just because of Leroy, her boyfriend, who works the door there, but because Blake and Rochelle, who run the place, always have treats ready to go for her when she gets behind the till and clocks in for her shift. At least that's what she thinks in her mind. She will sit right behind the till and talk to people. It's a beautiful thing. And then you get into the shopping experience. We're talking everything you need. They got the fridges at the back, full of all those raw foods if you're making them, looking to make the change to the raw food diet. They have all the normal foods as well, the dry foods, including the Ghost Solutions fur food that Marge just loves. It's lamb flavored. That's probably why we love the super, super soft fur that it creates. They have toys everywhere, including 2 giant walls that you can walk your pups right up to. Because yes, you can bring your puppy right into Pet Planet on 8th Street. They also have grooming services, brand new, ready to go for you. They have jerseys strewn throughout the store that you can dress your puppy in with your favorite team. Nothing better than forcing your teams on your kids. Am I right, dads? Sorry, that's a little Freeman humor. They also have the greatest spa in the history of puppy spas right in-house. Super affordable, everything you need. A giant basin, a harness, water, soap, blow dryer, all contained within this spa. More toy aisles, more fashion aisles, more and more of everything you need. Crates, of course they got crates. You talk about beds, everything. They are ready to help you out. Buckle up collars and matching leashes. You better believe they got those. With all your favorite TV shows and movies and cartoons. But most of all, the reason we love our friends at Pet Planet on 8th Street so dang much is because they care. They prove it each and every day by staying open late, after hours, and on weekends, thanks to Chris and Kirsten. They know you have a life. They know it's hard to get in, and they understand. So it is time to make the switch. It is time to say no to big corporations and time to say yes to mom and pop shops around this beautiful city of ours. And it all starts with our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer.
Thank you very much, Morgan Freeman. I believe the saying we are looking for is the check is in the mail. All right. Now, time to get down to business. Sorry, Marge, I woke you up there. My bad. As we continue to get ready for Telemiracle, oh boy, it's all going down. Super excited. 7 p.m. Whoa! Come on now. Bro. It's too hard. I see. Playing a game of which camera are we using? We're camera rich now. Okay. So Friday, we got reception stuff. This show is on the road starting tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then Friday, and then we roll into Telemiracle, 7 p.m. It all gets going. The backstage lounge will be cooking. There it is. Shout out to Deneb Finishing Carpentry. Love those guys. It's tough for me to stay focused with all the changing. There's so much happening. So 7 p.m. we got going all the way to 5 p.m. on Sunday. It's going to be nonstop. Good feelings, good deeds, doing good. All the stuff we talk about all the time here. This is all of that times a million on all the steroids. And we're looking so forward to it. Thank you again to all of our friends who are in town and supporting and being a part of this whole thing. It means the world. And we're going to have a lot of fun taking this show on the road and then doing the big show with all the big names. It's very exciting. So that's what's going on around these parts. Coming up on March 8th, there is a big day. Thanks to our friends over at Bloom Entertainment. Women in Music Night of Celebration. It's going to be fantastic over at the Roxy. And we got both bros from Bloom Entertainment in here right now. Let's go see what we're talking about. We got Bloom Entertainment in the house. Hey! Missed the shit out of you guys. That's Saul right here. We got Kinger over there. You guys have been so busy. And this is what I have to remember. It's like, yeah, it's all right. They'll get to us when they'll get to us.
Yes.
You guys have, yet again, gone out and started changing the game around here, haven't you? As a place that has done that, I say that confidently, has done that within this whole network community, you guys are out there doing it. So thank you on behalf of the city yet again for putting a spotlight on local music. Tell us what's going on, fellas.
Thanks, Gary. We really appreciate your words. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you, man. This is how shit changes right here.
It's been a minute since we've talked to you.
Way too long. Way too long. But like we said, a lot going on.
Well, Corey, you want to start and just let us know what's going on?
Yeah, well, I think a little bit of backstory. Like
Love
we were at 3 Hall, obviously, for a good year and whatever change it was, and then last summer
established a very welcoming, very awesome open night in this city.
Yeah, well,
nights
it,
even.
It birthed us too, as
Absolutely.
far as Bloom, right?
Yeah, it did.
And we just met a lot of cool people. Met a lot of, we call it the Bloom fam. You know, we just met a lot of rad people and a lot of people that we knew before, but we took the summer off, and then we were just wondering if we should do it. Like, we were kind of itching. Like, Saul, should we do this?
And make no mistake, like, not just you guys meeting those people. You were sending all of these local musicians through here, and I got to meet all of them too. And now they come to me, hey, I got this thing coming up. Can we come in? Like, yes, of course. This is why this place is here. So that all started with you. This is what I'm saying. We're changing the game. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's great. And so we took the summer off, but then we wanted to get going again, but we were nervous a little bit. We're like, are we gonna? Okay, we're going to Art Bar, try some stuff out. Our first Bloom jam, we came back.
Big leap of faith.
It was a big leap of faith.
Did they just like the space, or did they like us? You know?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, real quick, perfect example of that, just to put this into wrestling terms, if anyone knows a wrestler. Or a wrestler, if anyone knows wrestling.
Coco beware.
We're looking at one right here, bro. Oh, yeah. So, there's a wrestler named AJ Styles. He was an indie wrestler forever. He was in TNA. He was the best wrestler on planet Earth. He finally got the call to debut in WWE. He's been in WWE before, but they didn't push him. He built up his name to the point where he's the biggest wrestler on earth. And he's getting ready to come out at number 3 at the Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
And this moment is so huge that they had a documentary about it.
Wow.
And he says straight to the camera, my biggest fear is I'm going to walk out there and no one's going to know who I am.
Right.
To the point where it was like breaking his brain.
Yeah.
Until he comes out. And it's just this beat. It's just a boom. And then everyone's like, what? And then up on the big Jumbotron, it says, like a bunch of stuff, and it says, I am phenomenal. And like I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. Like this is one of my...
This is a good analogy, to be honest.
It's the biggest pop of all time that I've ever heard. He comes out, he comes out with a little hood over him. He comes out like this. So everyone knows it's him, but still no one knows. So there's this first level of, oh my God, it's AJ Styles. and you can feel like the crowd going like right here, and then the full screen goes, and it goes, and then he pops it off, does his thing, and I'm goosebumping all over. It's the loudest pop I've ever heard in my life. It's a 3-layer pop.
Wow.
You know what?
And he tears up.
Wow.
He literally tears up.
That kind
as
of
he's
happened
walking
to
there.
us, man. And you know, we came back with the Bloom hats.
This is it.
We
Well, this
came
is what I'm
back with the
saying,
Bloom
man.
hats. Like Nova makes these hats. Shout out to Nova, by the way.
Amazing.
My partner.
Yeah,
Love
Saul's
it.
partner. And I didn't wear mine today because I wanted an ode to Gary, the old Rhinos.
So it's the
baseball
Rhinos,
team.
baby.
But yeah,
I got Gary's bat inside if you want to sign it after
I
being the
do
guy that
want to
broke
sign
it.
it. I do want to.
I put about 10 hits on that thing. Kinger got hot with it, put up like 70, and then he broke it right for the playoffs.
Well, I broke my bat, and I was like, I'm not going to go buy a new bat. I probably couldn't afford it. at the
Gary's
time.
bat doesn't get a lot of work. Go on.
And he's like, "There's something wrong with his bat," and then I'm just ripping line drives.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. But yes, the hat's amazing. Like the whole thing, using that analogy, again, that's a huge scale, but this is the same exact emotions. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Well, yeah, and our very first one back, we brought like an all-star lineup of like Nat Jones, who was in here, and
Yeah. I know all these names now. It's
Rebecca
so cool.
Strong,
Yeah.
Canada's Got Talent winner. It was that night we got that feeling that we're gonna be okay,
Yeah.
right? Because everybody showed up, and that
People don't forget what you did for them.
Yeah, man, and it felt good, right?
Yeah.
It felt good, and so we've been doing stuff at Art Bar since. And
One more for you
yeah.
right here, just with all these analogies, with this place, that feeling that you're saying about feeling good, it felt really good. That's currency to us. We don't do this to make money.
Yeah.
That's our money.
Yeah.
So every time we get that feeling, it's like, oh, I'm rich.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're the
let's
same.
do it again.
We're the same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The analogies are right
Yeah.
there.
That's the right way to put it, is that it's currency to us.
Yeah.
And like, again, taking the summer off was necessary, but scary.
Mhm.
And then we moved into a phase of like, hey, we don't have a home, but we're gonna, we've got a home in other places, and we want to try some stuff
Made our
out.
own home too.
Made our own home. And
Paved Arts.
yeah, paved. Yeah. So we just went through a phase of trying things and doing fundraisers at lots of different places, and that was kind of like a 3-month thing where every gig we're hauling in all this gear and like
Yeah.
very
Just like a real band on tour.
yes.
Yeah, right.
That
Yeah,
was
man.
it.
Yeah,
It was
like
3 months of
we had the whole
Bloom,
PA
the
system
Bloom
though, too.
tour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
We
your
had
own
instruments
roadies.
and PA
Yeah,
system.
Yeah.
that's it.
So-
Roadies and sound guys.
yeah. And after 2-3 months of that, it was like, oh man, we just need a home base at least for our open mic. We need a place that feels like we had, and we want to continue that energy. And the stars aligned, and Corey is good friends with the owner of Parktown Hotel, Scott, or as Corey calls him, Scotty.
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 Shout out Scotty.
Shout out
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah, we love you, Scotty.
Yeah. And we sat down with him, and he really, him and his team really liked the idea, and they have been so accommodating, and they've seen what we've done, and they've come back and really like, especially Scotty has just like really vouched for us and pushed for us, and we love
One
love
more
being
one
there.
more analogy
Yeah.
between this place and that
Yeah.
story right there. You're telling me that buddies we met over the years have come around and helped you grow something that you're very passionate about that does a lot of good and helps people. It's almost like if you treat others how you want to be treated, you're going to get to where you're going.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
that's
man.
exactly as you're saying, like
This
a
is it.
life,
This
a
is the whole thing,
lifelong
man. This is
thing,
the
right?
Whole thing.
Because that's somebody that Corey has known beyond
Yeah.
Bloom, and like,
This is it.
yeah, that's it for us too. It's just like us as community members, and then us doing something that, ideally this has felt really special for us doing Bloom, and just like helping us
Makes me so happy.
bring the community together.
This is
And
it, guys.
yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. When you say, hey, we're going to get out there and do good things, we're going to go out there and do it. This is what it looks like. This is literally what, hey, bags included. Trust me. Stress-induced
oh yeah,
rage. Trust me. It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
there.
Well, it is
But if
our
it's-
second or third gig, so but we treat it honestly.
Give it time. Yeah.
But it's our passion, man. Like it really is.
It's reps too. Every
Yeah.
time you do it, it gets easier.
yeah. Well, there's some nights that are longer, but yeah.
You got to stay positive. The universe
man.
give us back what you put in.
We got a couple interns working for us too now, so that's been quite helpful.
Actual roadies. You're
Yeah,
actually
we
doing
got-
it. Look
yeah,
at you
man.
go.
We got roadies now.
All
I'm
right.
not the roadie anymore.
Finally, that's called graduating. Congratulations on your graduation. This
Well,
is good.
and you know what? These guys came to us. Like, they just were at a show.
Of course.
I wanted
Like,
paved arts and at
Yeah.
Art Bar.
Dude, this doesn't surprise me.
And they just like, we want to help. How can we help? And they've been with us for 5 months. They're there every night.
Grandma, shout out to Uncle Grandma story time.
Grandma,
He was in here recording right before you guys, and he was telling me how he was going through some stuff, and all of a sudden it all just fixed itself. And I said, "Oh, do you mean that the universe is noticing that you're doing good things?" And it's like, "Here you go. Here's a little pick me up." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." I'm sorry, I'm not surprised at this incredible story you just shared with me because it happens to me every 3 months. Like it's just it's so crazy that you don't
Yeah.
even think about it anymore
And even
because
right,
you're just doing good.
and it's usually right. Like it feels like the dark night of the soul.
Oh
has
yeah,
happened.
dude.
It's like
dude,
"Ah,
you're rock bottom. You're
we
at a
keep
literal
doing
rock
it?"
bottom.
I remember
it's nuts.
I remember when we were in that phase of carrying shit every single night. There was lots of times where Corey and we had long conversations afterwards asking, you know, I hate to say that I'm feeling this, but I
What are
am
we
asking,
doing?
is this worth doing?
yeah. Well, when we're paved arts, like we're renting the space,
Yeah.
and we're not taking any money at the door. It's an open mic.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take donations. We made some shirts, some Bloom shirts,
Of course.
just grinding. But yeah, like it got to like, are we going to land anywhere else? You know, and we're going to be in our own space.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to be. But how do we get there? We need help along the way.
And this is
right?
it's not insane to me. This is how everything works. Everything you're just saying, I just had like a half-hour conversation about it. I don't hate bringing it up. I love the universe. The universe is so incredible. It challenges you. It says, all right, how can you do when no one's helping? Are you going to be able to keep going? Are you going to be able to keep moving forward? Keep progressing to your goals. If you are, and you prove it to the universe, it'll work out.
I saw
It
this.
really will.
I saw this Ed Sheeran clip. He was on Howard Stern, and he was talking about how nobody celebrates their failures. He's like, you know how many times I've fucking failed? He goes, all we do as a society now is we celebrate the accomplishments. He's like, accomplishments don't do anything for you.
Yeah.
It's the failures that get you to that point to
We
be able
say
to
it
accomplish.
every single day, literally in here, because we make mistakes every single day. It's not a mistake if you learn from it. My dad taught me that at such a young age, and it's so true. If you can take that moment and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm never going to do that again
Or
because
ex-
that
and accept
Yeah.
it.
you grow, man.
Accept
You
it. Don't
grow.
make an excuse for it.
And
Accept it.
Egos. We
Yeah.
need to eliminate egos. That's
Yeah.
what it's come down to. So many
Yeah.
people are so caught up in their own ways that they
Yeah.
won't admit they're wrong and grow their mind.
Yeah.
I think that's like that mentality is probably the most important mentality a person can keep with them in life.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
You
good.
learn so much more from fricking up than you do doing good.
Good on Papa Gary.
Yeah.
for-
And it's like the rally cry around here. Since this place began, like almost 2 years in April.
Woo.
For 2 years.
2 years. Hey,
We
hey,
have-
hey,
hey.
let's go.
Go.
That's neither here nor there. The point is, there have probably been over 2,000 mistakes made in just this studio. Not to mention all the mistakes we made with our on-location box outside in the real world. And all the other things where we went to try something and none of it works. And instead of saying, oh, I hate this, I quit,
Yeah.
we say, okay, now this went wrong. Let's fix that and try it again. It took us 4 tries to get that thing to work
And
properly.
communication, but leading with your heart too.
Yeah,
That's it,
and
dude.
I-
Come
and
from
I-
a good place.
I think if you take those 2,000 failures and you quit, they become failures. If you take the 2,000 failures and you keep going, you succeed, those now become trophies.
You have
Yeah.
2,000 lessons under your belt.
Yeah.
It's like,
Battle,
they say
battle
like
scars, baby.
what do they
battle
say?
scars.
Yeah.
10,000 hours is supposed to make you an expert or some shit? Like, we're like, what?
Yeah.
What? I don't get, Miss Roberts failed me 2 times. 5 times?
I was told there'd be
Five
no
more,
math.
5 more years to go, whatever it is. Yeah, math. So you guys got a celebration of women in music coming up March 8th. Very excited for this. Explain to everyone what's going on, because we're going to have a run of all these incredible women coming through here,
Yeah.
including right after this interview. So we're going to play that one. But tell
Nice.
everyone what's
Nice.
happening and what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll,
Sorry, I
I'll,
should-
I'll
you-
lead it.
no,
I'll lead
Corey-
it, but then I'll pass it on to
Yeah.
Saul
Better
because
host
it
would have led
I'll
it
set,
to you. Kinger,
All
go
good.
ahead.
I'm gonna
Fingers-
set you
yeah.
set me up. I'm gonna set Saul up.
There you go. Perfect.
So we did this last year, and we did it at 3 Hall, and it was a huge success. We sold out the place. But what we did is bring in 5 musicians, so a drummer, a guitarist, saxophone, keys, bass, and they supported the singers. 5 different singers, each had 3 songs. This was all Saul's idea. He had this idea in his head for a while.
Here's a quick question. I'm going to keep interrupting. I'm sorry, but I have so many questions. I'm so curious. As an idea guy, how many people told you were insane and to give your head a shake when you tell them about this idea?
Do you tell many people?
No, I'm lucky enough just to. Yeah, I don't.
We don't pass on it. Just us.
There's our first one. That's our first sort of fork in the road. Because
but
I
yes.
had hundreds of people say, "Dude, you're insane. Go get checked."
Yeah.
Well, in general, I'd say the overview of Bloom and the overview of everything.
That's what I'm talking
You know what
about,
I
the
mean?
big picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that, the thing that we're trying to create, I don't think exists yet. So nobody has a model of.
That's what we did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How
this whole
how
thing.
could they possibly see it if it's never existed?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. And then you try to sell people on the idea that doesn't exist yet. They're like, "What are you talking about? What's it like?" It's like,
Yeah.
my big saying was, if you need something to compare it to, well, say it's Seinfeld.
I know this
Like,
much.
what do you
When
mean?
Saul
A show about
Saul
nothing?
told me the idea, I was like, "That's fucking amazing. That's an awesome idea."
Idea guy.
But we're both like the way we
Tell
bounce-
that to a financial person, and guess what they'll say?
Yeah, right.
is
We
it.
don't care. We didn't need money for it. We just need a venue.
It takes us way too long to
But
figure that out.
we need to
most
ask
of the time.
the women too. Like we need to sell the women on it. And
Yeah.
honestly, every single one that we got, the only problem we had was with the drummer. Because Lexi said no, and we didn't know any other drummers that were female. We knew a couple, right? But it was very hard. We ended up getting Sienna at the end. But yeah, this was Saul's idea, and he, I'll let him take this over. But his mom is a musician,
Yeah.
and she grew up in the city and Vancouver too, or but
Mostly here, but yeah.
had to
some
deal with like
There's a lot of
and-
patties out there, isn't there?
Yes.
A
yes.
lot of women that were paving the way for this moment to take
Yeah,
place.
man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do a quick kind of rundown of
Absolutely.
the idea within myself and why it's come out. Basically, my mom, Nicole Lishka, she put out 2 full production studio albums in her career.
That's so cool.
And for me as a young kid, I'm watching her, and I'm not necessarily I'm not looking at her and the guy musicians and seeing any difference, right? I'm just seeing
Music.
her crushing it as a musician. As I got older, I learned how hard she had to work to get to that spot. And part of her doing this and part of her journey, one of the rewards she got for pushing through all these challenges was Sarah McLachlan's team reached out to her and asked her to play Lilith Fair. If you don't know what that is, Sarah McLachlan put an all-female lineup together, and the industry actually told her and her team, this isn't going to work.
It was the female Woodstock.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're like, no one's going to buy tickets. Well, they went on to sell out all of their arenas and showcases. So my mom,
Albums, videos, DVDs, the whole thing.
Exactly.
It was a game changer.
it was a smash hit, right?
Yeah.
My mom got to be part of that.
That's incredible.
Yes. And there's photos. I have photos in my phone and stuff. And yeah, basically, and then kind of fast forward ahead, she's doing super well. But the people on her team just tell her, hey, the only way that you can go to the next phase with this is to move to Toronto. My mom didn't want to move us away from our dad, so she actually put the guitar down, got a job, and since then really has put aside music. And so for me, I kind of feel a sense of responsibility to carry on the legacy that my mom started, and that is it for me.
Mama raised a good kid right here.
That's
That's what I'm hearing. That's it. That's the whole thing.
It's important. It's important for me, and I think that obviously my mom's a badass and grew up on a farm and worked her ass off to get to that point.
Oh yeah, you don't just get handed that.
No.
Yeah.
And that's inspiring and amazing, but I also believe that there needs to be room for people who aren't as hard of grinders and
Absolutely.
so that's part of it, is that everyone
Make it easier on the next generation.
exactly.
Yeah.
They need more support, and so that's where Bloom steps in. That's where Corey and I step in, is to for this specific
show.
showcase.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here is a platform. Here is our help to get anybody there to make them feel as confident as my mom felt when she got to the Lilith Fair stage.
And not only that, people can come and see.
yes,
Guess what?
yes,
This is an all-women show, and guess what?
Yes.
It's sold out, and guess what? They're crushing it.
And
Look
all
how good
ages,
these are,
too.
and you're getting eyes on them now.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the movement; it's about them
it is.
as creators of an art form getting out there and being supported.
Yeah.
And you should have seen the bond that they created. Like most of these women didn't know each other.
Yeah.
They're all in the industry and they're all different ages. Like
This is
Patty,
what-
we got Patty who's
This is what we
70 some
talk-
years
I
old,
know. Oh.
and all the way down to Ava who's 19, 20, 21, or whatever she is.
Yeah.
But like the bond that these ladies got last year, like by the time we finished the show, I'm getting goosebumps now.
Yes. Yeah.
By the time
Go.
we finished the show, Gary,
Yeah.
everybody was just, we got a picture of us all together. You can see all of our faces. We're just like in heaven.
Yeah.
And we got to witness that,
Yeah.
you know, and for Saul and I, we made a point to let them, like we did a bunch of rehearsals. So we set up the rehearsal time. This is where you come in. Singers would come in, do their songs and out, but we stayed out of it. We're like we're not going to be those
You saw
guys
the
that are in there
magic
telling you
happening,
what
man.
to
You
do.
saw the magic happen. You said, that's just that.
That's how it needed to be, or
it's
else
not your show. It's
it's
theirs.
not ours.
That's it.
Yeah, it's not ours. It's for us to get a venue, get a spot, and then let them fly. Right?
Yeah, and
love that.
we've seen the, I don't want to say aftermath, but like the after growth of it, where like you look at Michelle Lee's EP release,
Yeah.
and she has most of
She had three or two of Sienna and Ella,
yeah.
and all the three of them didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Like last year, they just met last
You
year.
created that
Now
bond.
she's on her EP release. You
Yeah.
know,
When I was talking to you, we were talking about how sometimes it's a lot more difficult to interview two separate artists when
Yeah.
they come in here, because you have to talk about this person, talk about this person, try to find a way to do this. And as we were talking about doing all this, I was like, it would be better if we could just have one at a time so I could give them the moment, because they don't really know each other. Do they? You're like, dude, you don't know the story. They all know each other
Yeah.
from last year. And I was like, okay, well,
there's
send
only
them in
there's
then.
two,
Perfect.
there's 10 of them now, 11 this year because we got Rebecca Strong on Canada's next.
Sort of a big
I
deal.
always
Yeah.
want to say next.
Next up,
Got
model, that's what
Talent.
you're trying to say.
Yeah,
The winner
Canada's
of
Got
Canada's
Talent.
Winner
Got
of
Talent.
Talent Canada.
Yeah, but
Just making
yeah,
a big
and
banner.
she's amazing. But we have, so she's new this year, and then we have Ava, who's our bass player. She's new this year, and Mercy Glover is another new singer this year. But like they all know each other now. They've been kind of through the trenches with each other from
Yeah,
last
dude.
year,
And now
Yeah.
it's like, send them all in. Let's
Yeah.
do it. And that's what we're doing.
We might as well say the other names while we're at it.
sure, yeah.
Patty Fedro,
Yeah, these are
wait.
singers. Okay, our singers.
can't
Patty
wait to get
Fedro.
Patty in here again.
We got
Falynn
Falynn Baptiste,
yes, Rebecca Celeste,
and Rebecca Strong,
Rebecca Strong, Mercy
Yeah.
Glover,
and Michaela.
and Michaela Anderson.
From the Radiant.
Radiant, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a great lineup of singers.
That's
we
our
got,
singers.
We got Michelle Lee on the saxophone.
Sienna Romano on the drums.
Yep.
Darcy Leash on the keys.
Yep.
Michelle Lee on the sax. Did you already say her? Michelle Lee on the
Yep.
sax. And Ella Benz
Ella
on the
Benz
guitar.
on guitar, and Ava Watchell on bass.
Yeah.
You're going to meet a couple of those ladies right away here.
Man, they're so good. Like
Oh, it's
the first
crazy.
rehearsal we had, we've only had one, but
Instant.
they like Patty came in. So Patty, who's like she's a rock star. If you guys don't know Patty, she's going to be coming through here.
Patty is one of my favorite women on planet Earth.
Gary
Yeah.
proposed to her.
Yeah.
And I will
Fair
again.
enough.
But
Fair
she-
enough.
I will
Keep going,
again.
Keep
Yeah.
going,
Here's
man.
Patty, she's been in like she told me she doesn't like me bragging about this, but she's been in over 100 TV shows.
Yeah.
She has a single that sold over 100,000 copies. Like, it's in
She
French.
literally went on a TV show, and the producers right before said, all right, ladies, we need to get into these bikinis right now. 2 of the 3 ladies got in the bikinis. Patty said, I'm not going to do that. And guess what? They let her go without the bikini. She had the
She's a
full cover.
badass, man.
She
She
is.
fought the women's rights movement on the other side of Earth
Yeah. Right.
while becoming a TV and
Yeah.
musician star.
So she
Yeah.
comes into the rehearsal, right? And she does her 2 songs. She's like, the band had it so tight. She's like, well, I'm good.
We're good. All right. Same time next week. We'll see you then.
Another little note from Patty here that I thought was really cool to hear was that she said still at her age, like she gets nervous before every performance,
that's
no matter what. But she said that for some reason, when she comes to the all female rehearsals, she doesn't feel that nervousness that she normally does. And I had asked her some questions. I was
taking it on.
interviewing her, and she sort of just clicked that in as we were talking. And I just thought that that's so beautiful, because to me, she is such a figure of leadership. She has the soul of leadership.
That's it.
And she was like, well, that's interesting. I'm like, what
She
do
didn't
you
even see
mean?
herself as that, right?
Exactly.
That's the
It's
thing.
like you bring this calming nature
is-
around and you know, like
I had no idea there was another level to this. I was doing a client reception for the Food Bank and Learning Center in town here. Shout out to all of our friends over there. And as I'm sitting there, and I've done hundreds of these things now, like as far as public speaking, and I'm sitting there with table 8 people, introduce myself, and they see me going on. I got Royal Anders right beside me, my support human. You know, I have like support dogs. He's my support human. I bring him to all my events, and he drinks all the alcohol for me because I don't drink it, and then he supports me.
Need one of
And I'm
those.
sitting there, and I'm doing my I'm about 4 minutes away, and one of the ladies looks at me and goes, "Haven't you done a lot of these?" I'm like, yeah. She goes, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, is it showing? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be nervous. And she said, "You know what? I love to see that because
Means you care.
exactly. If you
Yeah.
aren't nervous, then that means you don't care." And I thought that was where it ended. But there's one more level, and that level is you can be so comfortable around all the people around you in such a safe space that nervousness can go away.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
I'm going to do a little selfish story on that right now.
Love it.
Real quick, is that my whole life, when I was younger, I spent the space when you lay in bed before you fall asleep, I would spend that imagining my dream life. And that often had me playing on a stage to thousands and thousands of people. Well, one time, I'm a sound tech at Coors Event Center, and Mother and Said the Whale are coming through. I'm doing my thing, and I hear that Said the Whale's van broke down, and I hear the lead singer of Mother, Ryan, go, "Oh, so we're probably just going to get some local guy with his guitar and a silky smooth voice." And in my mind, I'm like, that's me. I'm that. So I run to the production office, and I'm like, "Hi, what are the chances? What are the chances?" He's like, "Well, I can submit it. Like their tour manager he'll put it through or not, He'll pick somebody."
Yeah.
And I'm doing my thing again, and I hear their tour manager watching my Instagram, and then also another local band. And in my mind, I'm just like, pick Saul.
Right there. You just watched.
I didn't even know who this is, that other band after
Yeah.
this interview.
And then he's just like, the guy walks up to me. He's like, or no, I'm doing shit on stage, and then Ryan, the lead singer of Mother's like, "Oh, so I guess you're opening for us." And I'm like, "What?" What? So I run home, I get my stuff, whatever. It's such a rush. It's rush. I got to get here. I got to I'm also doing monitors, all this stuff. And I get to that moment, and I'm about to go on. It's a sold out. There's 1,000 people there. I walk on stage in front of 1,000 people, and I feel at home. I feel no nerves. I feel like, oh.
Because you've been there before.
You
in your
visualized
dreams.
it. You're already there, man.
Yeah.
In a parallel universe, you were already there doing it.
It's crazy.
That's
how that
really
works.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
really interesting.
Boys, it's incredible talk. We could do this all day.
Yeah.
Right?
We really could.
We can.
But
I
we
haven't
will-
heard that
we-
side.
We will wrap it up here.
Sounds good.
I've heard, I obviously knew that happened. We were in a band together at that time.
Yeah.
Right? We were in Regina. We're like, we want to be there too. But I remember you telling the story, but I never heard that part of it. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I think the overall story here is do good things and they'll happen to you. That's it. It's so simple.
Just like Gary.
Fellas, how can people get tickets, start supporting this thing as we ramp it up for the 8th of March?
Yes, so we've got tickets. If you go to our Instagram, you can find tickets in our bio. That's the easiest way. You can also go to the Roxy Saskatoon website. Just Google that, find our event, and then it's confusing.
It's a little
'cause-
tricky to
Yeah,
get
that's
on
why I
there.
wanna make sure
it's
we
kind
get
of an
this out there,
archaic
Yeah. There's
website.
there's no buy now on there. So if you click on the Bloom page, you're on there. Don't look for a buy now.
It's
Look
a
for the
little
movie time.
Yeah, it's a little movie time, like
Yeah.
skinny, the most non bright thing or
Yes.
flashy thing
Yes.
on the
Look for the
screen.
thing that catches your eye the least.
Yes.
Yes, it should
And you will
say.
find
And it's on the left side too.
It says a time, so click on that. You won't think, but hover over that, click on it, you'll get to
It's
the
like
purchase.
this. It's like a skinny little rectangle.
Otherwise, if you're having trouble, please reach out to us. We are
Yeah.
active, listening,
Yeah.
ready to
We have
respond.
tickets. Like I have tickets with me.
Yeah.
In my.
We're
yeah.
also Wednesday evening, every Wednesday evening until the show, we're going to deliver locally. Corey and I will show up to your door if
Right
you want
to your
some
door.
tickets.
Yeah.
So,
No excuses.
no excuses. Let's go.
Boys, absolute pleasure as always. I'm so happy you made your way back home here as members of this damn family. We really appreciate you. And come on back again real soon as we got spots for you always.
We appreciate it, Gary. We love you, man.
And
I
love,
love you
yes.
guys.
And we're gonna get
Can't
you on
wait.
the podcast too, because
I'm
we
here.
started our own little one.
Tell everyone, quick.
Yeah.
Promote it.
Okay, when we first started doing our summer, after the summer we were off, Saul and I, like, we have to get something going, man. And we're like,
creative
let's do a
juices.
podcast. And then what we started was the Bloom Sunrise sessions, and we did it at 6 a.m.
This is why I
on
love
Monday
this. I
morning.
was upset. I was legit upset when someone told me Kingers and Saul are doing a podcast. What do you mean they're doing one? And then I hear 6 a.m. with like comfy
You're
couches.
like, oh, I
and shit.
couldn't
I'm
be
like,
there.
okay.
I couldn't be there anyway.
Nope, they get it.
Yeah, it's not my, not on
It
your
was a
watch.
quick rage.
It wasn't on your watch,
That's
Gary.
right. Yeah, no, it's perfect. And that's not me being like, oh, like jealous. That's me being like, you have this place. You
Yes.
need to use this.
Yeah.
It's here for you.
Yes.
Unless
And-
another one past their bedtime too. They do the same thing in the basement on the big couch. Like it's all about environment. and what you
For
wanna do.
sure, man. But like for us, it was just something that to get us going. And what we found was us being up early in the morning. There was no other things in our head. There was no other distractions. We had some really good conversations. Just going, and then I had to rush to work after, which sucked. And Saul would go back to bed. But
No,
no, he didn't.
work.
Yeah.
I look forward to when we can do that again, because yeah, for sure, like just that morning energy with sunrise.
In the backyard.
We spend all of our time, a lot of time together in bars late night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it's nice to see different energy of each other
course.
and,
Yeah.
spend that different time together. So
Yeah, not those loud noises and trying to people like in our face when we're having a little try to do meetings at work.
Yeah,
It
not
doesn't
happening.
work.
anyway, we really appreciate you, Gary,
Right back at you guys.
and
This is it.
everything that you have done for this community.
This is,
Yeah,
and
man.
this is
beyond.
all of us, man. This is it. None of this happens without you,
Yes.
you right there, and you guys.
All of
and
you,
everyone,
all
man.
of you.
Yeah,
Shout out to you guys.
that's right.
Yeah.
We love you so
Much
much.
love.
Best of luck, boys.
Thank you.
We're at Finn's every Friday, open mic. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you again, Saul, Kinger, two incredible dudes, bringing local music back, bringing music nights back, bringing open mics back, all of it. Support local, and this is how it starts. And before we meet a couple of the ladies that will be there for the big night, got to remind you, you see this back here? Nailed it. That's our friend, the Ruckus Cock. He's on top of an amplifier, shredding his guitar with Legion of Doom shoulder pads on. Very badass. You can win that shirt. All you got to do is head into Bugsy's. We love our friends at Bugsy's so dang much. Lawson Heights or Markham Mall location, don't matter. Get yourself a passport. Then with that passport, start knocking out all those flavors of wings. 69 of them, okay? Every Tuesday and Thursday, we're looking at over half price off each order of wings. You can also order them right to your door with Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's. In the memo, order that, or in the plain wing that you order from Smitty's, in the memo, put the flavors you want off of the passport. Come right to your door. It's absolutely fantastic. We love our friends at Bugsy's. Once you black it out, you're taking the shirt home. Immediate respect demanded from everybody that sees you in that shirt. As well, a bunch of love to our friend Carly and her amazing team over at Next Level Painting, always doing so many awesome jobs, including the one right here. Did the roof, did the Twitch studio, did inside the tooth booth. We're talking everything, the walls, it's all been done. And they're still going to do a little more for a green screen with us here, and they can do all of that and so much more for you as well. There's a QR code right there. Look at that, right on that can of paint. Hit it up, and then start your process of making your life easier and better. That's what our friend Carly and her team over at Next Level Painting does. One more for you before we get into more awesomeness on this Wednesday edition of your show. I know it's supposed to be the all the way around table today, but with all the stuff going on with Telemerical, we had to bump that back next week, so we'll be back to normal programming. Super Skills Hockey, our buddies out at Martinsville Rec Center upstairs overlooking the ice service. State-of-the-art facility. They got the shooting lanes, the puck handling area. They got that ice treadmill, all of it ready for you. Just head to superskillshockey.ca, and you will get better at hockey. That's what it's all about. All right, back to business as we just talked to Kinger and Saul from Bloom Entertainment about the idea and the precipice for all of this big celebration of women in music. Now we're going to meet some of the women that will be making the music on March 8th at the Roxy. Let's go meet them right now. We always love supporting local music around here, and boy, oh boy, does it ever feel good to be promoting another one. March 8th at the Roxy Theater. I want to make sure I get this exactly right. Our good buddies over at Bloom Entertainment presenting a celebration of women in music. And this is going to be a little series we do. And today we got Falynn and Ella in the house. Welcome, ladies. So happy you guys made it through the blizzard and you got in here. And we can have a little chat about what's going on because as not just this place here, but the local music scene as a whole continues to grow and continues to become something really, really special. We have to take the time to acknowledge these sort of coming together moments. And Kinger and Saul, the whole team over at Bloom Entertainment, always trying to push that. And we always love to help them out. So Maybe to start, give us a little idea of what's going to be going on March 8th at the Roxy as we celebrate women in music. And either one of you can start. It's okay.
Go ahead.
I guess a better host would guy. Ella, tell us about this. Tell us what's going on.
Well, it's going to be great. So we have 5 singers coming on. Each of them are going to do 2 songs. They pick 2 songs each. And so as a band, we've all learned all of the songs, and it's going to be a great show. We're having, I think, like 12 songs in total. And it's going to be great. A lot of a real, like, eclectic mix of singers, some like country, and then we have more like folk, like Patty Fedro is coming.
I love Patty so much.
Patty's
Kinger
great,
told
yeah.
me. See, Patty's been in here a couple times now.
Yeah.
And instantly, the second she walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, this person has ridiculous aura. I was like, tell me everything. Like, she told me her story about like going to Europe and being a model and like overcoming all of these sort of hurdles as a woman coming up in like the 70s and 80s. Like, her story is so incredible. And what a good like point person to be on this, because she understands the importance of it, I think. And she'll be in here probably next week, and I'm looking very forward to catching up with her as well. As she was one of those people who break down the barriers so people like you guys could really sort of thrive, I think, right? Is that appropriate to say?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
she's a powerhouse. And she
So
enters the room,
awesome.
there's just this effervescence about her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And every time she walks in, it's always like that. And I got one of her albums over here, and she brought me a bracelet from one of the songs about the bird going through the window. It's over there, so I wish I had. I'll find it later. But yeah, huge fan of Patty. So Falynn, tell us a little bit more about, I guess, the excitement of something like this, because it's very rare when you get to bring everyone together from different sort of genres and backgrounds, and then putting it all forth. Like, it's not easy either, right? Like, you got to have a lot of talent to be able to pull something like this off.
I think for sure what it provides is a literal stage for female artists, but then for female musicians to come together. I don't think very many of us can actually say, okay, yes, I've gone to a concert and it's been an all-female band, an all-female vocalist, and the power behind what that represents for society as a whole. But somebody like my little girl who's 6 years old, to see the strength behind and the capability of being a woman and what that means.
It's very heavy, very well said. And that's also very true, yeah. Always trying to set the example, right, moving forward, and showing the youngsters coming up that it's possible and how to do it, which is so important. As March 8th is the big day over at the Roxy, a celebration of women in music. You talked about mixing up the genres. Now we're going to go back to you here. Is there anything sort of that you're really looking forward to as far as all this goes? Like, is there sort of like a wheelhouse for you, or are you just excited to experience all of it?
There's a couple things. We'll bring it back to Patty Fedro. She is an
Always
original.
goes back to Patty, yeah.
That's very like acoustic focused, and so I'm going to be playing the guitar, and so I've been learning this song on the guitar, and it's a great original. Ooh. Yeah. And then there's also, again, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we're also going to do a classic country tune. I don't know if we want to name the songs that we're doing.
Well, you don't got to give anything away yet. It's always nice to have a little bit of mystery to it, for sure.
Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of different things to look forward to, and a lot of different genres, yeah.
So, and as a person just sitting back here and sort of learning more as we go, instrument-wise, like you say you're playing the guitar, is everyone sort of switching around through different stuff, or are we sort of sticking to the guitar and we're going to stick to this and that, or is it sort of like, hey, I can do this, and then you just sort of go and do it? Do we have an idea about how that's all coming together?
I think everyone's just kind of sticking to their own thing. Okay. We have actually a girl who, Lexi, I don't know if you've ever met Lexi, but she usually plays the drums, but this time she's playing percussion. So she's kind of mixing it up.
There you go.
But everyone else is just kind of...
See, and it's funny, as you say these names about, if it was a year ago, I wouldn't have any clue of anybody, but Kinger, and back when they were with Three Hall, we had people come in here weekly, and I got to meet so many local artists, and it's so humbling to sit here and sort of not really do anything except give people a voice to promote what they do and how they're doing it, and then to have that sort of have an impact in this local community where everyone's sort of really trying to, do good. And it just, it sticks to our theme here, where it's like, as long as you're doing good things, man, just keep doing good things and stuff will work out. And that's literally the rally cry for this place. And that's how we've made it this far. because no one is here looking to put themselves ahead of others. Everyone's here is just trying to help each other out. And I feel like that's sort of what's going on with this. Like, do we know how this came about? Was this just a Kinger and Saul thing? Be like, hey, we should do this? Because I know they've done some women nights before for open mics and stuff like that. Any idea how this all came about?
I think it was a Kinger and Saul idea, if I'm not mistaken.
It wouldn't surprise me because they love doing stuff like this,
Yeah.
and that's what I mean.
Great. Yeah.
And it's nice to like how good does it feel to know there's guys out there going to bat for you like this? You know,
very good.
like speak on that a little bit, Falynn, for me.
Well,
Just
I know if you get a chance to meet Corey and Saul, there is a deep, genuine care for both
it.
of those people. People who are just genuinely interested in making the world a better place and allowing a space for everyone to feel comfortable. They want to create those spaces where it doesn't matter about your background or, you know, your ethnicity or your gender or you find home in their spaces, and I think that's what they promote, and that's a greater message for, again, our communities as a whole.
And that's exactly why we love helping out our buddies at Bloom, because it's the same thing as here. Like, I've known Kinger since John Lake School, going all the way back. I've known Saul for years. And they've always been those type of guys that want to help. And it's so easy to just sort of drop that into a place like this because it's already doing exactly what we're doing. So with that in mind, let's finish off here today by promoting what you guys got going on. Besides March 8th, we've got places people can go to see your stuff. This is your time right now. Let the world know what you got going on.
Ooh, well, I'm actually releasing some original music
Here
soon.
you go. This is it.
So I just recorded a debut EP with Matt Stin from Rainy Day.
Nice.
And so the first single from that is dropping about a month from now.
Oh, very
So I'm
exciting.
going to be announcing that later this week.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and you can follow my Instagram
There you go.
_EllaBenz for more information on that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you, young lady?
Oh, I love Matt. I've worked with Matt on
he's
3 of my albums at Rainy Day.
he's
Go to Rainy Day. Kidding. My music is online. My career started off as doing a contemporary Cree language Christmas album. And then from there, I did my own solo album that was a hybrid cross between contemporary Cree language music. Really have a passion for Cree language revitalization. But it's also on iTunes and Spotify and YouTube. And you can find me. I just got on TikTok. I don't have a whole lot of followers.
there
I'm
you
a
go.
teacher as well. And my high school students were like, "Hey, Ms. B, we found you online. You only have 1,000 followers." I'm like, "What? I thought that was
Only?
huge."
That's a lot. I think we only have like 300. I don't do any of the social. We have a social media lady. Shout out to Wendy Brooks Media.
Yeah.
So I don't touch any of that stuff because
Yeah.
it gives me all the anxiety and I just can't handle it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, so I just send it away. But yeah, like we'd love to have 1,000 TikTokers. Like, that's pretty good, I think, isn't
That's
it?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, they found it quite amusing. I'm like, "Well, gee, I'm just trying, you know."
And
So,
now,
yes.
one more thing with you. I heard there's a super group coming up soon. Kinger said to ask about some sort of, I'm going to make sure I say this right. Ask Falynn about the new super band she's in, led by Pete from The Great Fuss, who's also another guy that we
yes.
love.
We have a show coming up with Pete Aldridge, and who else is in? Fabian.
I love him.
Jillian.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Michelle. Michelle was playing sax for us.
Yeah.
Byron Shaw. I
This
think
is very
is,
exciting. See, I love super
So I think there
groups.
might
This
be
makes me
8
so
of us
happy.
all together, an
That's
8-piece
awesome.
band, and we're doing a Motown-esque show in June, and we're pretty excited.
I love
it's
Motown.
heating up over there
Yes.
at Pete's house, and I'm really excited for that concert coming up in June at the basement. So
Very cool. So maybe we'll get you guys back in before a little more promotion on that. As now that you've been in here, you're part of the family, you know what's going on. This place is always open for anybody. We only have 2 rules. Not to make sure now that there's a youngster in here. There's no mean people. Normally we say no D's and no A's. And no politics and no religion. Those are the 4 things. If you can fall under that, you're welcome here anytime. And you guys definitely fall under that. So anytime you got something going on, please don't hesitate. Let us know and we'll continue to promote it, because this is how you bring back local. This is how you become hyper-local, is letting the people know. Get out and support stuff like this. March 8th at the Roxy, a celebration of women in music. Thanks to our buddies at Bloom Entertainment. Falynn, Ella, thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. And best of luck at the big show and all your other things, because, yeah, you guys, this is what we're doing. And I'm so happy that we get to continue to do this. So thank you for making it through the crazy blizzard and getting this done today. It means a lot. So thank you very much.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Gary.
And then we just look at the camera and we say, yay, thumbs up. I always love talking to local musicians in here, man. It's incredible, and it's amazing because it fills the soul up. you see people doing exactly what we're doing here. They have this idea, this goal. They know they want to do something good. It's just having the outlets to do it. And each time, and everyone's story is different. It's so incredible. So thank you again to Falynn and Ella for stopping by. And then we'll see them on March 8th, which will be very exciting over at the Roxy as we continue the Wednesday edition of your show. Before we head out for the day, got a couple more things I want to get to here. LB, are my graphics going to be rolling? Let's check it out. We got a website. Oh, we're rolling, baby. Merle Anders made it. He's a very British gentleman, or a very gentlemanly Britishman, whichever one works for you. And he's brought that right over to our website, dufferinave.com. Very cool, very easy. Love, love, love that. We got a Twitch stream going on this Friday, man. This Friday, we're back at it. I believe we're going to try to finish up Broforce and possibly some Donkey Kong Country. Not really sure where we're going to go yet. But one thing I do know for sure is we're going to be eating, man. We're going to be eating real good. Oh, look out. Watch your head. Watch your head. Look out for that. Burns Pizza. God, we love our Burns. We had the pizza box combo, number 2. $39.95. You get a 12-inch Vern's light pizza. 2 toppings. You get a Vern's lasagna. Vern's lasagna with that Vern sauce inside lasagna is unbelievable. You got a box of churros and a 2-liter pop, just $39.95. It's so incredible, so fantastic. And make no mistake, we still got our Vern's original thick slices because that's what we do. And they're always there. Don't forget, they're all over the place in town here. Co-op gas bars. I still got buddies sending me texts, getting the Vern's. So incredibly delicious and fantastic. They got that stuffed cheesy bread still going, $8.95. Oh, it's so good. And you dip in that sweet sauce. It's all there for you. Vern's, we love you so dang much. Thank you for supporting the Twitch stream over at twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. Friday night pizza party going down yet again this Friday. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's Pizza. Oh, no. Pew, pew. Woo! Okay, you guys. I think we're pretty... Oh, Touch of Positivity. Can't forget about my buddy Kendall and her team over at A Touch of Positivity. That's PAWS Activity. They're always doing big things, man. Pop Massage Day over at Bridge City Vet. It's going on February 27th. That's tomorrow, I guess. No, Friday. Friday, February 27th. We are looking $40 for a 35-minute session. We're talking extending the quality of life for your animal as they get older with Marge and the 3 legs, her hip, and her back. Lots of stuff to monitor. Kendall comes in here. She lets us know what's sore, what's hurting her, what's going on, and she massages all that pain out. She does so good. We can do this for you too. Okay? Well, Kendall and Touch of Positivity can do it. You can register in advance at A Touch of Positivity, PAWS Activity at gmail.com. Again, Bridge City Vet, that is where all of that is going down. And can't say enough good things about Kendall and her team. They do so much awesomeness for Marge here, and you can do that for you too. All right, with that being said, there's only one thing left to do here. And that would be to sing. If you have a business that needs some eyes and ears in this city, province, if you have a fundraiser coming up that's doing a lot of good, you're just not quite that push you need. You got all sorts of organizations, charities, whatever it is. We're here for you. This is the only time in your life that you truly have an offer too good to be true. We're not like the big mainstream places. We're not a corporation. We're just a bunch of people living here in Saskatoon trying to do good things and help each other out. That's it. Where they all say, this is how much it costs and this is what you will get. We say, dude, how much you got? What are you looking to do? Let's do this. As long as you're not a dick or an asshole, as long as you're not trying to push any politics or religion, this is a home for you. And it's so easy to do. Just reach out to us, okay? No serial sneers here. Just us. Very easy to do. Just send us an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Twink. You're a good girl. I missed the clap there. I'm sorry. And I also missed the toss. Man, these solo songs get harder and harder every time because we're always adding to it. All right, get out of here. Ah, what a time to be alive. I guess we can wake Frankie up. Can I hit a Frankie's on here? You got one there. I don't got an earpiece, so we'll Frankie in. And then once it's running, perfect. Thank you, LB. Thank you, Frank. Well, off to the Blades game tonight for Telemiracle. We're doing some puck drop over there. That's going to be a lot of fun. And got some PR tour stuff going on. Going to go say hi to all of our buddies over at the old station. It's going to be a fantastic day. Looking so forward to that. Thank you again to our friends in Bloom Entertainment, as well as Alan and Ella and everybody. We're just always doing good, man. It means the world, and we're so grateful. We will be coming to you live from Telemiracle over at Prairie Land Park tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock. We'll be going there, and then on Friday as well. So the show is on the road, and still can't believe it, man. Thank you to you. Without you, none of this would be happening. None of it. And it means the world, because it lets us know that we're doing good things. As long as you keep doing good things, it is possible. Hey, you may not get rich, but as long as doing good things is what's making you rich, you're going to be the richest person ever. That's why we keep rolling here. So thank you to you. You got us at Telemiracle. You got us helping more and more and more, and we'll forever be grateful to you. So until then, we'll be back, and we'll be live from Telemiracle tomorrow. I have no earpiece in, so I have no idea how long Frankie's going for, but I will tell you this. I can't do a minute and 10. I'm going to tell you, we'll just call it early. I cannot wait to see you on the big TV over the weekend. It's going to be so fun. And just know that when we're on there, it's all of us on there. It's not just a couple of jabronis here. We are all there. And we're doing good. We're doing really good. Thank you to you. We'll see you at the Blades game tonight. Big puck drop, go Blades go. And then back to business. So next time we see you, I guess it will be live from Telemiracle. I keep saying it over and over because it's so blowing my mind. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. I can keep going. Thank you to LB. Thank you to Coach Comma 2. Thank you to Mr. Baseball. Thank you to Coach Number 1. Thank you to Brooksy. Thank you to Phenom. Thank you to Dragon. Thank you to Network Ryan. Thank you to Uncle Brando. Thank you to Carly. Thank you to Hardcora. Thank you to Curtis Anderson and Sal Licardo. Thank you to everybody here. Again, most of all, thank you to you. We appreciate it. Have a great night. Take care.